Hi guys, welcome back to Visions of Mana.
Visions of man.
Still at the beginning of the game, so we didn't. Just if you've been following along, you didn't miss much. Let's see.
She picked Shapiro. This would be a different race today too. So many mistakes, and Kamala's history is always starts really strong and falls down. Looks like she peaked at the debate.
So who wins the presidential race?
President Trump.
And how many seats does the House pick up?
I think the House seat, it's either Republicans are in the majority by 10 or less.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, hopefully we get to start again for a debate night. Thank you for the speaker and Kevin McCarthy. Two moderates accused of entering the United States illegally have been arrested in connection with sex trafficking. The message from the sheriff was brought these two into custody about what is going on out there and our immigration system.
Is there an entrance to that tower-looking place?
Can't you feel it? The air is alive with people.
Take this! Feeling good. Just what I need. I'm on it. Salamando. Bullseye. Fireball. Fireball. Salamando. Just what I need.
Consumer cellular uses the same savings.
Why does the food tax station like
Something else. Speaking of, I ordered a certificate for it. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Pretty high up here for unlimited talk and text. Reliable company for just $20. All this is consumer cellular. Yeah, the word's right there. The card voice there. That word is the part of the repair for. And look, y'all going to talk hard. The legit number one
You're mine. Take this.
Here comes the best part. 3. When you pick up your vehicle, don't have to get prepared for the The car demonstrated get your truck repaired paid directly to the shop. The back on the road with no road. Call that. It's affordable transit car shield for your when you call car shield, when you got a call car,
Take this. Just what I need.
Cargill is the number one auto protection company in the country. Their administrators have paid out more than $1 billion. That's $1 billion with a Cargill is going to give you the Cargill guarantee. The rent never goes up, the coverage never goes down, no matter how many look at that. The Cargill agent, the Cargill are gonna fail. It's not worth the risk. Call Cargill. Wait until your car breaks down. It's too late. Call CarShield for coverage, and up to $5,000 parts, you get a CarShield guarantee where your rate never goes up and your coverage never goes down, no matter how many claims you have. Call 800-991-1467. 800-991-1467.
Only 47. Aneurysm. Did you have life insurance?
Taking this?
Gotta get on it.
Check out SelectQuote. Trust me, for peace of mind, life insurance is too important to put off another day. That's why SelectQuote makes getting coverage you need easy. For less than $1
Kind of exciting. This might be
now get
useful.
up to $2 million policies with no medical exam and same-day coverage. Visit SelectQuote.com and shop for savings. We did a project manager yesterday. Posted a job with ZipRecruiter and our guy on site 5 days. He was qualified and everything. ZipRecruiter finds the best candidates for all of the jobs. They help us build our dream team that fits.
How fast you up?
Feeling through with you. This should be the last.
Call 1-888-928-2079.
You mighty soul guard.
So the former head of Monstrum Fitch arrested on sex trafficking charges. Prosecutors say that it went on for almost 20 years.
Yes.
And there are more than a dozen accusers who are found
Take this.
Here to
Left.
when you take a look at these allegations and these documents, they're difficult to read through. What's about Mike Jeffries, who's facing sex
You
trafficking
mighty
charges.
soul guard.
Investigators say he forced men to take part in sex parties at his house in New York and other locations across the world, as you said.
Watch yourself, everyone. Next.
So Jeffries is looking at
This should be the last of them. The soul guard's resolve never swings.
Prostitution business. He was arrested this morning after he was hit with a civil lawsuit last year, so that's how the
Yes.
I found out about this civil process. Prosecutors say there are more than a dozen young men who are named in just this indictment, who say there are dozens and dozens of others who were involved and have to go through these horrible things. The men say they were recruited by Jeffries, his partner, and another man. Police say Jeffries and the other two used what they call force, fraud, and coercion for their own sexual gratification. Their money and influence to prey on vulnerable men for their own sexual
The fuck is this?
Said, giving them alcohol, muscle relaxers, drugs, you name it, and then they would threaten them, saying if you don't do this, they're not going to be following.
This case is yet another example of individuals using their wealth, power, and reputation to manipulate, control others for their own personal interests.
So at this time, the case is far from over. There could be more charges coming. Prosecutors are asking others to come forward. As we know, in these cases, it's difficult for people to come forward, but it's important to follow through on this case. So Leah, let's just get to new details about a story that was breaking around this time yesterday. Fox confirming that the suspects were arrested in Florida in connection with the sex trafficking of a 15-year-old girl were in the United States illegally. This entered over the past year and a half. Listening in Palm Beach County, Florida Sheriff Rick Bradshaw, Sheriff Bradshaw, thank you very much for the details. What's he tell us about this case, about the two individuals, and where this stands?
Feeling good.
Well, the good news is, our program of it, we can say something works.
You're mine.
Good tip. The bad news is, it's going to be it should have never happened.
I can still
And
fight.
sneak this on the top. We have 4 instances
Come at me.
involving illegals
Does
that came
anybody
across
need healing?
should have never been in this country and committed crimes. And, the system is broken. I don't care how many times the administration says that we have this covered. They don't have this covered. This guy was deported. He came back from work. He supposedly was vetted, which is a joke in itself. They're not vetted, and they don't think this is and now they're back in the country doing things that they shouldn't be doing. So, the system,
You're mine.
you put that on top of the fact he's from New York City, and take the
That's just what I need.
he goes
One left.
and gets arrested. How does he get out of jail? How does he get out of jail? I can tell you one thing, he's not thinking about it.
I can still fight. Feeling good. You're mine. Take this. Come at me.
Yeah, what we did is we got
Shove,
aroused,
I don't hold back.
talked to him, and told him what the problem was, and then we talked to the judge. So it's a process of get ICE involved, talk to the judge, make the appearance, and tell them, look, they're a danger to the community. So there's an ICE detainer on them, and there's no bond. They're not going anywhere.
It's tragic. Let's put up this missing migrant children data. This is from DHS Inspector General report. And you can look at the numbers for yourself. This is one 15-year-old American runaway who found herself
They're easy to prey on, and that's why these people go after. It's probably untold numbers. This guy's also
I feel like I can
we
take
suspect
anything
pretty much in the Venezuela gang because he's got the
Taking
property.
this?
So next to narcotics stealing, sex trafficking is
Wanna do this the hard way, huh?
So they're going to
Take
get
one left.
middle of these runaways as they can because they're
Easy. Let's keep moving.
It's horrible. We saw forums that are just a sample ad you could get on the internet. Just fill it out and they'll these girls
Grizzly.
stepping in through well. I absolutely love that. There's a great movie called City of Dreams, which that people watch. Explains the hell that these children live in. Sheriff Bradshaw, thank you very much for the justice that you are bringing about in the state. To get out of your country.
Thank you very much.
Check again right now. Big Dance is drowning in Florida, Arizona, and President Obama is in the
Where are the real monsters? Yes.
Open up Big Dance. We have them also out of the campaign trail. Watch this.
Thanks to that decision, Arizonans are paying $1,000 more per month to buy what they could have bought when Donald Trump was president. That's over.
All right, we are looking live now for President Barack Obama's campaign for Harris in Wisconsin. Let's listen in here.
Until November 1st, or when you vote on election day Tuesday, November 5th.
Grizzly.
Confusion. If you need to know where your contract is,
Taking this?
go to Westbend.
Take this. Hold on. I think I saw this in a book one time.
And my youngest man was like, what's that book thing? And I said, it's a mountain.
Got some syrup.
Put stuff in it, and then it goes to the place you're sending. They were familiar with that box. Once you motivate all your friends and family, they plan them up too. We know this election's going to be tight. It's going to be tight here in Wisconsin. It's going to be tight all across the country.
Huh. What's this?
And it's going to be tight because one of the countries is still struggling.
It's got wind
Now, as a
energy
country,
inside
we've
it.
been through a lot
Oh,
over the last few years. We
Those are
forget
those
sometimes.
elemental vessels I've read
A
about.
historic pandemic
They say that the mana goddess bequeathed the
on
vessels to
communities, on
great
families, on
in order
businesses,
to aid him on his quest.
and then disruptions from the
Apparently, they're quite
pandemic
powerful.
caused bankruptcy.
Whoops. I
Put
should
a
have
strain on
tried
family
that.
budgets. And people start feeling like no matter how hard they work, they were
Maybe
just
there's
putting
an
off.
Alm and Soul Guard.
So I understand why folks are looking to shake
I
things
am
up.
the Alma Fire, and
I
this is Val.
get it.
He's my Soul Guard.
What I
Is this
can't
yours?
understand
Try not to leave an important game like this behind, okay?
would think God will shake things up in a way that's good for you.
the boomerang without asking. No, wait. This is our chance. If the Soul Guard returns it, the chief won't get mad. Aha! No one requested the Soul Guard. You two can play with the boomerang all you want. Come back when you're done.
Where VP candidate and Trump running mate J.D. Vance is rallying supporters. He's there in Arizona
Well,
right
then
now.
I guess I was using it correctly after all.
I feel
Let's
bad
give this thing back as soon as we reach the
for
town.
anybody who's listening
Sure.
to Kamala
You
Harris's
can return the
interview.
boomerang and
Because
then
there's
meet
no
up with the Alma
specifics.
Flint.
Softball interviews, they'll say, well, what is your specific plan?
So these
So lower the
vessels
price
belong
of
to a hero
groceries
who
and
got
housing.
them from the
Kamala Harris
goddess?
say, well,
We should
I
take
grew
good
up in
care
a
of it on our way to
middle-class
Longren then.
Or, they'll say, well, Kamala Harris, the border is wide open. What are you going to do that you haven't done over the last 3.5 years to close down that southern border? She said, well, when I worked at McDonald's, I made the hash browns, and I was very good at it. And anybody with a lick of common sense is saying, Kamala, you haven't actually answered the question. So let me try to talk a little bit about the specifics and the details and the difference between a President Donald Trump and a President Kamala Harris. As much as that is a nightmare, we don't want that. But let's just talk about it. All right, so Kamala Harris's economic plan is to waive on American energy, drive up the cost of oil, drive up the cost of natural gas, and drive up the cost of everything that requires low energy costs, which is everything that we buy. From the homes that we buy to the food that gets delivered to the grocery store. Donald Trump's plan to bring down energy prices is very simple. It's drill, baby, drill. We got plenty of oil and gas in our own country. Let's get it out of the ground. Kamala Harris is going around the country bragging. I've never seen a politician bragging about raising taxes on American citizens and then rewarding companies that ship American jobs overseas, and I think that gets it exactly backwards. Donald Trump is going to lower your taxes, and we're going to punish the companies that are shipping American jobs overseas. We want to build more right near the United States of America. Kamala Harris wants to open. They came into office. They came into office bragging that they were going to undo all of Donald Trump's border policies, and then that is exactly what they did. So Kamala Harris wants to open the border and roll out the red carpet for illegal immigration in this country. Donald Trump's plan...
Double 6151, whatever. No thanks.
We gotta focus on our own citizens.
Let me see. This might be useful.
Now, I know we talked about senior citizens earlier. There's a big lie at the heart of the Kamala Harris campaign. I don't know where she gets this, because for 4 years, Donald Trump was the president of the United States. What do we have? Yeah, rising take-home pay, low inflation. It was a very good 4 years for the American people. But now she's come up with this lie because she's trying to scare our senior citizens. She's trying to say that somehow Donald Trump is going to go after Social Security and Medicare. Well, you know what Donald Trump's plan is to protect Social Security and Medicare? Make sure that those benefits go to the people who pay for them and not to the people.
Take this! One left! You're me!
He sure made quick work of them.
Goes around the country, she has said explicitly that she wants to give Social Security and Medicare benefits to people who don't have the legal right to be in this country in the first place. And that would bankrupt our country faster than anything, giving these benefits to people who don't deserve to be in the United States in the first place. And I remember this came up during the debate. Tim Walz said, well, we're not bad. We would be compassionate for immigrants. We would be compassionate for everybody. Look, I don't disagree with that. I agree that we ought to be compassionate. But our compassion to American leaders belongs first to American citizens and people who have the legal right to be here.
Want to do this the hard way, huh?
Bankrupting our country by giving benefits to people who are
Sure, the real
for breaking
Monsters Act.
the laws to enter the country in the first place. So, take every person who has come into the country illegally under Kamala Harris' leadership. Kamala Harris wants to roll out the red carpet, give free health care, benefits.
They used to spin thread and make
Donald
fabric.
Trump's plan is pretty
One of their
simple.
traditional
In 4
techniques
months,
actually
active
dyes the
is
cloth
going back
those
to
bright
where
colors.
you came
The
from.
book I read called it wind dye. It's famous.
Wow. I hope we can watch them at work.
Now, here's the problem, and here's what the media never talks about when it comes to illegal immigration. They talk about compassion. Of course, we want to be compassionate to everybody, but you know one way that you're not compassionate is when you encourage Mexican drug cartels to engage in sex trafficking, many times of literal children. It's not compassionate to open the border and allow the Mexican drug cartels cartels to get rich by selling poison to our citizens. It is not compassionate to allow the Mexican drug cartels to sex traffic children into the United States of America, and it is not compassionate to allow hundreds of thousands of American citizens to die of fentanyl overdoses. Our message to Kamala Harris is yes, we are a compassionate people, which is why we want to secure the damn border, and the only way we're going to do it is if we elect Donald J. Trump. So we're gonna actually take some questions from the reporters here. I know we've got a lot of local reporters, and we're gonna focus. The local reporters are good.
Let me see. This might be useful.
We're gonna start with the local reporters, but I want to leave you with just a couple of final thoughts here. First of all, the state of Arizona. The difference in 2020 was 11,000 votes. 11,000.
Made quick work of
Okay.
them.
So what we need to do, and you hear Donald Trump say it all the time, is we need to swamp the vote in the United States of America, and that starts right here in Arizona. So, few things. A few things I'm going to ask you for. Number one, I see a lot of you are taking photos. By all means, pull out your phones, take a photo, take a selfie of yourself or your friends or your family here at this event.
Hey,
Just do it very
is the
slowly.
Sumpit and Sylphid boomerang like glue or something?
Pull your phones out of your pocket.
I'm pretty sure it's the name of the
social
elemental
media.
of wind.
Send a text
Then
message. Send an email.
don't get
Let
mad if
people
you
know
use
why
his
you're
boomerang.
here, but most
Elementals are
importantly,
aspects
let
of
people
nature
know
and
why
emissaries
you
of the
want
goddess of
Donald J.
land.
Trump
They
to be
watch
the
over
next
the
president
lands,
of the
very
United States.
interfering with the people who inhabit them.
So, you're saying that he probably wouldn't mind?
Not according to the book I read, at least.
Person-to-person engagement, my friends, that's how we're going to win this election. We're never in a fair shake with Kamala Harris or her media allies, but we can't tell the truth to one another. So get out there and talk to every single person you can about the importance of saving this country. And the best way to do it over the next couple of weeks is to get people out there to vote for Donald J. Trump and all of our great candidates here in the state of Arizona. That's the first request that I'm going to make of you. Second request is go to this website, swampthevoteusa.com. I'll repeat it, swampthevoteusa.com. What you can do with that website is check your registration, check where you're able to vote, check the polling location, and also get some tips on how to encourage your friends and family to get out there and vote. Because again, this is a lot of fun, and I like being here.
I'll take you all on.
All right, 80 days to just get out the vote. Massive there in Peoria, Arizona, Maryland, and California. As they make their way through
Take it easy. They were nothing but hot air.
voters there in Madison, Wisconsin, before he ultimately goes to Detroit, Michigan tonight. So it is 13 days to election day. That's what I want to say. This is incredibly difficult. We will continue to monitor both Barack Obama in Wisconsin and JD Vance in Arizona and bring you news from those events as it happens. For now, we begin with Bill Mooney. He's in Greensboro, North Carolina, where there is a lot of activity expected tonight when Donald Trump will be heading there and speaking from there a short time from now. Back up.
Yes, Andrew, good afternoon. The former President Trump is on his way to North Carolina right now. As you mentioned, he's going to be holding a rally here in Greensboro tonight. You can see over my shoulder the crowd just starting to fill in, but the former president has had a busy day. He was in Florida this morning trying to support Latino voters.
Excellent. Let's save it.
Earlier this morning was also held a roundtable discussion with Latino voters and business leaders. This is a demographic.
We'll see you guys on the next one, alright? Peace out.